I wanted to leave the theater so bad, but I didn't want to be rude. Because everybody else around me was enjoying themselves. And so I just kept saying, just sit there, just give it a chance, just give it a chance, just give it a chance. And then eventually I had to get up, so I did. But I think I stayed for at least half of it. I think maybe even a little bit longer. But like it was worth going to see because I learned a lot from the experience. I did. I didn't think it was funny, but I'm telling you, it was such a bit of an out-of-body experience. I felt like I was standing on the other side of the movie theater watching myself have this experience. I'm sitting there, and on both sides of me have someone in the seat. On one side, there's someone like eating and stuffing their mouth, and he's just having a good old grand old time. And on the other side, they're laughing. And I think for me, it just... I felt like it was so mediocre. For a Barbie movie. It just wasn't like a wow factor for me. I mean, I am 22 years old, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, I feel I should still be able to go to a Barbie movie and be like, oh my goodness, this is so amazing. Because it's Barbie. Barbie is spectacular. I didn't feel spectacular when I was in that movie theater. But I think it could have just been me internalizing just my own stuff. Me going through my own stuff. You know, it may not have been the movie itself. It may have just been what the movie stood for. That it didn't make me feel good watching it. I was going through this thing where I felt hyper sensitive to the fact that I was brown. And that I'm watching this movie and something about it just doesn't feel right. Just spiritually, something was so off. And I think why I tried to force myself to watch it so much is because I think a Barbie movie it sounds so cool, and I wanted to like it. I wanted to love it. But it just didn't meet my expectations. Honestly, I shouldn't have watched it. Like, hypothetically speaking, if I had a daughter, I wouldn't have taken her to see that movie after my experience. Because I don't think it's for brown girls. And I think that's really why I feel this hesitance. You know what I was really gonna say? The word I was gonna say is hostility. And I've been trying to fight it. I've been trying so hard not to be hostile and speak and move from the hostile energy. But it's there. And I don't think it's their fault. I just feel like the film is simply not made for me. I don't think it's made for someone like me with my beliefs and my identity to enjoy. So, with that being said, the movie is actually probably fantastic. It's actually maybe really, really funny to someone else. And, you know, the reason why I feel like it's not for brown girls is because of the tone. It's the tone, the underlying tones of the humor. And I don't just mean the humor, the verbal jokes. I also mean the subliminal ones. It's dark to me, and dark not in a sarcastic kind of clever sort of dark, more in a dark way that makes me feel bad about myself. But maybe it's just not. Personally, maybe it's just the decision to make the movie is also what I am still, I think, trying to navigate how I feel about the existence of the film in general. Barbie. A Barbie movie in the 21st century after all that Barbie has done to the mind of the world, and they chose to turn it into a live action. How freaking, like, it's just how that sounds, how it feels when I think about the decision to make the film concerns me. It concerns me because I think no matter how progressive the beliefs are, it's still contradictory, I feel like, to even make the movie at all. I think the point is that we wouldn't anymore enable this Barbie concept, and then we go and we make an entire live action film and then try to like make it progressive and conscious and no, it's okay though. You can have my like $18. I don't want it back. It was worth watching because I learned something about the film industry that I only would have learned if I had followed my curiosity. So, all right, that's it. That's all. I'm done.